Hello everyone, welcome to my channel 共同家 I'm Ryusei. Today I'll introduce Ichiju-issai. About 2 weeks ago, I introduced Ichiju-sansai. Ichiju-sansai means one soup and 3 side dishes. And Ichiju-issai means one soup and one dish. I said that Ichiju-sansai is Japanese traditional meal, but Ichiju-issai is also Japanese traditional meal. A heartfelt Ichiju-issai is very valuable, and it is not easy to make Ichiju-issai. I considered to make this recipe and video for our health. I hope this video will be useful and enjoyable for you. Yes, let's make it! These are today's ingredients: vegetables, mushrooms, chicken, and soy products. First of all, I'll make mushrooms and mizuna no ohitashi. These mushrooms are shimeji mushroom and enoki mushroom. First, I loosen the shimeji mushroom. Good. Then I cut them into bite-sized pieces. Okay. I transfer them to a bowl. Next, enoki mushroom. I cut it into half, and I loosen the root side like this. Okay, nice. I mix them well. I set it aside. Next, I'll blanch mizuna. You can use spinach as well. Mizuna is cooked very quickly, so I blanch it for about 30 seconds. Then I transfer it to the cold water. I chill it to keep nice crunchy texture and beautiful green color. Next, I'll make sauce of ohitashi. This is 300 grams of dashi. I add 10 grams of soy sauce, 5 grams of mirin, at last, a pinch of salt. Okay, I turn on the heat. Once it boils, I add the mushrooms. The smell is so good. Mushrooms are also cooked quickly. When it boils, I skim off the foam. Okay, turn off the heat. Then I transfer it to a container and chill it with the cold water. Meanwhile, I rinse the rice. Today I use 2 cups of the rice. And if you are interested in how to cook the rice, please watch this video. I leave it to absorb the water. I'm back to mizuna. It is chilled well. I squeeze out the excess water. Good. Then I cut it into 3 cm intervals. Okay. I soak mizuna into the dashi. And I mix them. Okay, I keep it in the fridge to absorb the flavor. Next, I'll make Takikomi gohan. This Takikomi gohan is called Gomoku gohan. Go means 5, so I'll use 5 ingredients. First, I cut the carrot. I peel off the skin and cut it into julienne. I cut it into 3 mm intervals. Good. I cut it into the same width. Okay, like this. Next, burdock. It adds unique and good flavor to Takikomi gohan, so I always use it to make Gomoku gohan. I divide it into half and I chop it thinly. I try to cut them to the same size. Like this. Half of a bulage. I divide it into half. Then I cut it into rectangles. Good. Next, konnyaku. I cut it into half and I divide it into half again. Then I also cut it into rectangles. Nice. Okay. At last, chicken thigh. It's about 150 grams. First, I cut it into sticks. And cut it into small pieces. Like this. I've done cutting. Then I drain a sieve. I soaked the rice for about 30 minutes. Okay, today I'll use nambuteki. It is made of iron and made in Iwate Prefecture traditionally. Of course, you can use a rice cooker and donabe as well. I transfer the rice to it. And I add dashi. Mirin, soy sauce, sugar, at last a pinch of salt, and I stir it. Okay, I add the chicken. And other ingredients. Nice, the look is very beautiful. I cover it with a wooden lid and I'll heat it. Turn on the heat. First, I cook it with high heat. Meanwhile, I'll make miso soup. I soaked niboshi for 2 hours. So the water becomes a bit yellow, the flavor is extracted well. Then I cut firm tofu. I cut it into dices. Nice. Green onion. I chop it finely. Good. I'm back to the rice. Very nice and so good smell. Turn down the heat and keep cooking it. When dashi boils, I add the tofu. Then I add the miso. I melt the miso into the dashi. Okay, I taste it. Good. And I add dried wakame seaweed. I stir it and let it stand for a while. Yes, Takikomi gohan is cooked and turn off the heat. I leave it for 10 minutes. Finally, I remove the nukazuke. I soak the vegetables for 1 day. Today I use cucumber, carrot, and white radish. I wash them with the water. Nice, I cut them. Okay, I arrange them on a plate. Okay, next, I soaked these ingredients for 2 hours. And I arrange it. The texture of soft mushroom and crunchy mizuna is so good. The look is so beautiful. At last, I pour the dashi. Done. I reheat the miso soup. Then I add chopped green onion. I stir it lightly. Okay, turn off the heat. And I arrange it on a bowl. Good. 10 minutes later, I open the lid. Perfect. The smell is amazing. I mix the rice. Gomoku gohan creates a special flavor from all ingredients. I arranged on a rice bowl. Nice. At last, I sprinkle the sesame on top. Gomoku gohan is done. Okay, let's arrange the dishes on the table. I place the rice on the left, and nukazuke, miso soup on the right. Finally, I place the side dish to the far side. Ichiju-issai is done. You can use other pickles instead of nukazuke. いただきます。At first, I recommend to eat miso soup. Miso soup makes our chopsticks wet, so it prevents the rice from sticking to the chopsticks. We can eat the meal comfortably. And we usually hold the rice bowl, and we eat other dishes, pickles, or side dish. Of course, we can hold the plate. This is niboshi. I like the taste of it, and it has high calcium. They are so delicious. ごちそうさまでした。Thank you. Did you enjoy? How do you think Ichiju-issai? Is it enough or not enough? I'm sure Ichiju-issai is good for breakfast or quick lunch. And I'm sure Ichiju-sansai will be much more popular in the future. Thank you for watching to the end. I'm looking forward to seeing you next time. Have a nice day. See you later.